Oluwatimileyin Ajayi with the Carnival Radio, with the newspaper review on Carnival Radio. And here are the headlines. Why labor strike is illegal by federal government. Police to NLC TUC shelve strike to avoid breakdown of law and order. Court dismisses senator's objection to ex-governor's suit. Fubara will remain eternally grateful to Wike, says Rivers Ijo. To begin the news, the federal government has described as premature, ineffectual and illegal labor strike call over the new minimum wage, which begins today. It said organized labor failed to meet all statutory requirements and International Labour Organization ILO principles before the declaration of industrial action. It also said there is a subsistent court order precluding labor from embarking on strike, which is yet to be vacated. The government, through the Attorney General of the Federation AGF and Minister of Justice Lateef Fagbemi, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, listed sections 41(1) and 42(1) of the Trade Dispute Act 2004 as amended, which requires labor to give a 15-day prior strike notice before embarking on a strike, and section 31(6) of the Trade Unions Act as amended are some of the laws. Fagbemi, in a letter yesterday to the two labor centers, the Nigeria Labour Congress NLC and the Trade Union Congress TUC, pointed out that the unions did not take recourse to conciliation, mediation and arbitration procedures as outlined by the ILO before declaring the strike. It consequently appealed to the NLC and TUC to reconsider their positions because of the negative effect the strike would have on citizenry and the economy. For more details, you can visit the Nation's newspaper, Why Labor Strike is Illegal by Federal Government. In similar development, the Nigeria Police Force (NPF) has advised the Nigerian Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress to comply with legal procedures and shelve the proposed nationwide strike to prevent a breakdown of law and order. In light of the federal government's recent declaration that the planned strike is illegal and premature, the police said the action is a potential catalyst for increased tension and political instability. A statement on Monday by the Force Public Relations Officer, ACP Olumuyiwa Adejobi, said the Nigeria Police Force, while acknowledging the recent announcement by organized labor regarding the intention to embark on a nationwide strike action, and understanding the right of organized labor to engage in such actions to advocate for the interests of all workers, wishes to emphasize the importance of adherence to the existing laws governing such activities, and calls for caution to prevent a breakdown of law and order within the country. For more details, you can visit the Nation's newspaper. Police to NLC TUC shelve strike to avoid breakdown of law and order. Away from that, Ijaw people of River State yesterday spoke on the protracted rift between Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his predecessor Nyesom Wike, Minister of Federal Capital Territory (FCT). They rejected the protest against the minister, saying that the ethnic group should be eternally grateful to him for endorsing Fubara for governor. The leaders, women, youth, and traditional rulers converged in Port Harcourt, the state capital, to thank Wike for his kind disposition to the ethnic group. At the meeting organized by the Rivers Ijaw People's Congress (RIPC), where George Kelly Alabo, Boma Iyayi, Igbani Owaji, Professor Zacchaeus Adango, Professor Henry Ogiri, Samson Ngeribara, Major Jack, Ambassador Dame Maureen Tamuno, Rufus Godwins, Ojukaye Flag, Amatrie Isobo Jack, and Pleasant Breaks. Also there were chairmen of local government areas and the members of the House of Assembly. However, Fubara said effort to frustrate his administration in the last 1 year has failed. He spoke at a special Thanksgiving service to mark his first year in office at St. Paul's Anglican Church, Garrison Junction in Port Harcourt. The Just People's Congress, in its communique, read by Senator George Sekibo, said Wike ensured that power shifted from upland to lowland for the first time in 24 years. Sekibo expressed sadness over the infusion of false narrative of ethnic coloration into the disagreement between Fubara and Wike, who described as his benefactor. He said the governor appeared to be sentiment to convey the impression of a raging war between Ijaw and Wike. For more details, you can visit the Nation's newspaper. Fubara will remain eternally grateful to Wike, says Rivers Ijaw. The High Court of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, has dismissed a preliminary objection by Senator Ita Enang to the defamation suit filed against him by the immediate past Akwa Ibom Governor Udom Emmanuel. Udom, through his attorney Ekerete Udo, sued Enang in 2019 for an alleged defamatory statement made against him on a radio station in Lagos. The former governor was unable to serve Enang with the writ of summons in the suit CV/2058/2019 within the 6-month duration allowed. Udom, through his lawyer Dr. Charles Mekunye, filed an ex parte application for its renewal, which was granted by Justice Olukayode Adeniyi. Enang filed a preliminary objection challenging the competence of the suit and the court's jurisdiction to hear the matter. Through his lawyer Ntufam Ukweni, he argued that the initial writ of summons having expired, there was no longer a substantive suit before the court, warranting it to assume jurisdiction to rule on Udom's ex parte application. Enang also argued that Udom wrongfully filed the suit through Udom, that he did not join the radio station, and the entire suit did not disclose any cause of action. Ruling, Justice Adeni dismissed all his grounds of objection. He agreed with Mekunye that a writ that has not been served at the expiration of its lifespan is not void, but merely ceases to be in force, and as such remains valid until renewed. For more details, you can visit the Nation's newspaper. Court dismisses Senator's objection to ex-governor's suit. Killing of soldiers, fear as Aba residents relocate. 4 days after the killing of 5 soldiers by gunmen at Obikabia Junction in Ogbo Hill, Aba, Abia State, residents of the city are still afraid of reprisal by soldiers. Though Governor Alex Oti, during a security meeting with the military authorities, vowed to smoke out the killers of the soldiers and urged residents to go about their duties without fear of molestation. Residents of Obikabia area have continued to relocate to other areas. Others are still afraid of arrest by the soldiers. Already, soldiers were alleged to have invaded some areas where they arrested some suspects. The soldiers also invaded Eziuku and Ngwa Road Market in the city and ordered traders to leave. Some roads in Ogbo Hill area, such as Ehere, Umola, Ukegbu, Ururuka, New Umaya, and Obikabia roads have witnessed less traffic as residents have remained indoors. It was observed that soldiers have deserted all the military checkpoints located at Emelogu Junction, Bata Junction, and Asa Road. It was also alleged that passengers were being humiliated by soldiers who barricaded Arongwa, Umuika, Isialangwa, and Intiga junctions along the Aba Umaya section of the Enugu-Port Harcourt Expressway. A motorist who gave his name as Sonny told newsmen that the humiliation of passengers by soldiers has been stopped. For more details, go visit the Vanguard newspaper. Killing of soldiers, fear as Aba residents relocate. To bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, here's a quick recap of the headlines. Why labor strike is illegal by federal government. Police to NLC TUC shelf strike to avoid breakdown of law and order. Court dismisses senator's objection to ex-governor's suit. Fubara will remain eternally grateful to Wike, says Rivers Ijo. Killing of soldiers, fear as Aba residents relocate. That ends the newspaper review on Carnival Radio. Thank you very much for joining us. My name remains Oluwatimileyin Ajayi. You can download the Carnival Media app from the Google Play Store and the iOS App Store. You can also check out our website at carnivalmedia.ng. Good morning.